Alright you guys, what is up? King of Lightning gonna do a video for today, a discussion video we need to talk about, and this is the rise and fall of Ichigo, okay? Ichigo's parabola scheme, where it starts off really good and then kind of like flops. Like what the fuck? And this is mainly about Ichigo the character, okay? Him and where he fits with the overall story that is Bleach, okay? Now, so I have 5 rise and falls, okay? 5 rise and falls. If you name any more, or if you can think of any more, please comment section below, whatever, okay? The first thing I gotta say is that Ichigo as a person never really develops. At the beginning of the series, he's brimming with confidence. He's very cocky. But he's confident. His fighting style is very instinctual. He doesn't really think about things. He just goes out there and does them, and it works. And he relies on his natural instincts as a combatant, as a warrior. But towards the second part of that series, he loses almost all his confidence, but then gets it back. So basically, whenever the going gets tough, he loses all his confidence. But when everything's okay, he's confident, he's arrogant, he's cocky, and he, instead of actually developing, he goes through these mood swings, which is really kind of weird because the series is over 400 chapters, and as a character, Ichigo should develop. When you take a look at other shonen, and you see you check the shonen that are over like 300 or 400 chapters, the main character usually develops. Almost all the time they develop, with the exception of Ichigo. He never fucking develops. He's always the same Ichigo. Right now we're in Fullbring, and he's the same Ichigo we left off on fucking chapter 1. In fact, you can even say that he's worse. Because now, whenever shit gets tough, oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. Oh, Ginjo, what? Why, Ginjo, why? And then when the going gets, and then when everything's smooth sailing, yeah, it was only a practice swing. Like what the fuck? So, right there, rise and fall number 1. Rise and fall number 2. Ichigo has no rival. Who is his fucking rival? Like, legitimately speaking, who was his rival? It could be Ishida, it could be Zaraki, it could be Renji, it could be Byakuya, and maybe even Ikkaku. No one fucking knows. The guys he winds up fighting that don't die wind up being in the Ichigo rival friend zone, with the exception of Grimy Zhao. Grimy Zhao is not Ichigo's friend, he hates him. So in my opinion, Grimy Zhao could be Ichigo's main rival. The problem with that is that Ichigo is far surpassed Grim Zhao in every way, shape, and form. And that's assuming that Grim Zhao is still alive. Alright, that's assuming he's still alive. I think Grim Zhao is alive, alright? I really do. Because Ichigo protected him from Noitra, so why the fuck wouldn't he be alive? I'm just saying. I mean, ultimately speaking, when you take a look at the Ichigo rival friend zone, the person who should be Ichigo's ultimate rival is Ishida. And the reason being is because Ishida has beef with the Shinigami, or at least he should. Remember how the Shinigami took it upon themselves to systematically destroy almost all the Quincy's? What happened to that? What happened to that? So technically speaking, Ishida should be the main fucking rival, but he's not. He's not. They're friends. They're A-okay. We're butt buddies now. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're butt buddies. Yeah. I'm just saying. Well, what I'm saying is completely true. Unlike Sasuke, who's taking it upon himself to murder the entire village, kill the elders, and make sure the clan is restored, Ishida isn't doing shit. He isn't doing shit. And besides, when you take a look at most shonen, almost all shonen, the characters usually have rivals. Okay? Luffy has Kobe in the sense that Kobe gets pushed to a new level every time he fights Luffy. Zoro and Sanji, Naruto and Sasuke, Goku and Vegeta. Yusuke and Kuwabara. Their rivalry. There is a sense of rivalry, but there is no sense of rivalry in Bleach between Ichigo and any of the other characters. None. Zero. So, right there, Rise and Fall number 2. Rise and Fall number 3. This is so... You see, this is why I call Kubo lazy, okay? This is the main reason why I think Kubo is a lazy motherfucker. Because if he changed this one thing, if he made the effort, if he made the actual effort to change this one solitary thing, his series would actually get a little better. His series would actually be worth watching at some points. And this one little thing is give Ichigo another move. I am so sick and I am so over Getsuga Tencho. I am so over it. Oh my god, it's like, why? What? What? That's like fucking... Basically, Ichigo is like Shaq. Okay? A one move wonder, really can't do shit, goes in the fucking paint. Yeah. Every fucking time. Without a doubt. And it gets to the point where it's like, why won't you give Ichigo another move? Why? Like, is it that difficult? The way I see it is like this, okay? And this is factual shit. Factual. When you have a character, a main character, that has more than one move, this brings shock value. Because when he fights a main villain of that arc, there are multiple ways he can beat that villain, which means that you don't know which move he's going to use at a given time. Also, this gives a variety to... It adds dimensions. It adds a lot of dimensions when you give the character more than one move. The problem is, with Ichigo, you know what he's going to do almost every time he fights. Getsuga Tencho, slash, and a speed blitz. And that's Ichigo's game plan. That's what he is. A lot of cuts, slash. Getsuga. Yeah. Tencho! And it's the same shit. And you're like, fuck. Why are you doing this again? I mean, I know this must piss off maybe, even if you're a hardcore Bleach fan. This must irk you just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, there's somewhere back in your mind, there's like a little wrench. Like, fuck, why do you have one move? Because I know it irks me a shit ton. It's like I'm watching Saint Seiya again. Like, Pegasus, Ryu Senkin, and oh, Pegasus, Ryu Senkin, and oh, Pegasus, Ryu Senkin. It's like, damn, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Mod shit up. And yes, mind you, Ichigo has the same move, alright? I don't care if he holds it in his sword or not, it's the same fucking move. And Ichigo, you see, this is what I thought would be so cool. If you remember when he was training with the Vizards, why didn't Ichigo learn a Sero? That would have been so cool. You have what's his name? Hirako Shinji puts his mask on and does a fucking Sero. Why couldn't Ichigo, who apparently had like the best Vizard skills, why couldn't Ichigo make a fucking Sero? That would, like a white Sero. That would be so fucking epic. But it never happened. I think even Hiyori did a fucking Sero, like a mock Sero. That would have been so cool, but no, of course not. So, I mean, ultimately speaking, he is the character we see the most throughout the series. You don't want your main character to be boring, all right? Despite the fact that I think that Naruto is a whiny little bitch, Naruto isn't boring. Luffy isn't boring. Why? Because they have more than one fucking move. Or at least one of the reasons why. Anyway, that's number 3. Number 4. Rise and Fall number 4. Does Ichigo really have any real friends? Like, I'm gonna say this really sparingly, okay? When you take a look at Ichigo's quote-unquote friends, I mean, ultimately speaking, Ishida should not be his friend. Fuck, period. Alright? Ishida has no right to be his friend. Okay? Shinigami and fucking Quincy have beef. Despite the fact that like Ichigo was like half human, is like human, it doesn't matter. He represents the Shinigami. He's a Shinigami. Okay? He even said, to what's his face? Again, Hirako. He said, Hirako, I'm not a visor. I'm not one of you guys. I'm a Shinigami. So yeah, Ishida and fucking Ichigo, no. Chad, see, this is the thing. I don't understand why Chad is friends with Ichigo. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Okay? Yeah, I understand, you know, like, Chad was getting beat up one day and Ichigo saved him. And like, yeah, man, we're buddies. And then that was it. And that's all we ever see. Inoue hated Ichigo, or Inoue was really scared, really scared of Ichigo at first, and then kind of shifted towards liking him. But the main thing about their friendship between Ichigo, Chad, Ishida, Inoue, Chad, Ishida, even Rukia, Renji, a lot of these people that are his quote-unquote friends, you never see them chill together. You never see them, you know, like hang out or go out and like have a party or some shit like that. All right, never. None of that shit that you should see. Like, let me give you a good example, okay? Luffy, every time, like sometimes, most of the time when you see Luffy, sometimes he is always fishing with like Usopp or Chopper, or you know, like they're having a party. Or, you know, like they're enjoying life together as friends. This shows you that they're actual friends. Instead of, you know, like friends in combat, you know, or like comrades. Yeah, they're comrades. They're comrades. They're not real, like, friends, but they're comrades in battle. That's the way I see their quote-unquote friendship. Their friendship could be questionable. Chad, I don't understand that. Chad to me is like, no. Okay? Rukia, I can see why they're somewhat friends, because, you know, like, Rukia did save Ichigo, and Rukia was the one that basically got Ichigo into the whole entire world of Shinigamis, you know. But that being said, they never hang out, they never chill, they never do shit, they never play basketball or some shit like that. The same thing with fucking Naruto and Nenji and Rock Lee. These motherfuckers, they never hang out, they never do shit. All right. When was the last time you see Naruto go, hey everybody, let's get ramen at fucking Ichiraku's, and everyone's like, yeah, no, you don't see that shit. You don't. I'm just saying. Where is the friendship? So they're more like comrades. And the last thing, the last rise and fall of Ichigo, which ultimately speaking is just a fall. All right, it's not even a parabola. It's a fucking straight line down. Or just a fucking flat line. Or like some straight negative. And that is that Ichigo, throughout the entire series of Bleach, has no overall goals. Zero. Donut. Yeah. Donut. He has no goals. There is no overall purpose for the story. In the old Dragon Ball, the goal of Goku was to become the greatest warrior on Earth. Luffy wants to become Pirate King. Naruto wants to become Hokage. What the fuck is Ichigo's goal? There is no goal for Ichigo. What happens is this, alright? Basically, Bleach follows the old Dragon Ball Z concept, alright? And that is that when trouble comes, they deal with it, and that's it, alright? Every time, what happens in Bleach is every time trouble happens, someone gets kidnapped, and they need to go rescue them. And that's it. It's rescue, it's protect, but there's no overall goal. There's no fundamental purpose in Bleach. Ichigo's is there. Like, I can understand if Ichigo had the goal of, what the fuck? Yeah, okay. I can understand if Ichigo had the goal of, you know, like, I want to become the greatest Shinigami ever. Or I want to become Spirit King. But there is none of that. There is no overall goal. There is nothing that motivates Ichigo forward. Nothing that pushes him forward. Nothing. That is strictly a fall. There is... You know what? No. That's it. Fuck it. That's it. So, right there. Personality shifts, which Ichigo is like on and off, on and off, on and off. Like, what the fuck? No real rival. One move wonders. Friends are very questionable. And no overall goals at all whatsoever. Nothing pushes Ichigo forward as a character. Nothing. So, this is the rise and fall of Kurosaki Ichigo. If you want me to do a rise and fall for Naruto, or if you want me to do I'll try and do a rise and fall for Luffy, even though there's no real fall. I'm just being honest, there's no fall for Luffy. Just a rise. Yeah, why not? But anyway, so let me know, okay? Rate, comment, and subscribe. And you guys, I'll see you guys later. Oh, and by the way, let me know if you guys think of any other rise and falls, okay? Or if you think of a fall or a rise, okay? Because I can't think of any good rises for Ichigo, with the exception of the fact that he got stronger, and that was it. Like, ultimately speaking, he just got stronger, you know. Which is kind of weird because it's like, you know, Shikai Ichigo can beat Zaki Kenpachi, but yet nowadays, if he fights Kenpachi now, I'm pretty sure he'd have to go Bankai, and it's like, what the fuck, you know. But you know, anyway, let me know if you think of any other rise and falls. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Signing off.